Hi, everybody. This is Kathy here. I wanted to do a reading for all of us to help us connect with this very special Lionsgate portal energy that is peaking today. It's supposed to end in August 12, but of course, the effects can last us. Why do we need to connect to it, even though it happens, whether we are aware of it or not? We want to connect with the energies that are available because the more effort we connect, the more we know about it, the greater our capacity to absorb and hold and contain the energy that wants to come in. And in this instance, the Lionsgate portal provides us a greater opening, a greater opportunity to tap into the energy of healing, to the energy of manifestation, and also to download spiritual information. And so that's what I wanted for us to do today, to look at what we are all individually and collectively, what we are downloading in terms of spiritual knowledge or spiritual wisdom, number one. Number two, what we are manifesting or are able to manifest or have been manifesting. It could have already started. And also what we are capable of healing or what has started healing in our personal life. And so to begin, I wanted to draw 3 cards from this deck to represent the 3 readings that we will be doing today. So you can pick, we'll turn them over so you can really make a decision. So here we go. The first pile is represented by Melchizedek. It says here, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Melchizedek, higher learning. Okay. The second pile is represented by Master Buddha. Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. And the third pile is represented by Gaia, earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to earth, and stay grounded. These will be part of the readings, but we will draw more cards to expand on their meaning. So take your time if you need to pause this video in order to decide which pile resonate the most with your intuition. Okay. If you want to choose using crystals and objects, I have here for you to represent Melchizedek. Let's use this crystal. To represent pile number 2, we'll use that crystal. And for pile number 3, we'll use the Lemurian quartz. Yeah. So take long deep breaths at your own pace. And when you feel grounded and centered, see which pile, which master, which card energy speaks to your intuition the loudest. Okay? And then you can jump straight into the reading. I am posting the timestamps below so you don't waste time in going through the other readings and just go straight to the reading that you picked. Okay? And I will see you there. If you pick pile number 1, represented by this card, Melchizedek, represented by this crystal, terminated quartz. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so let's start. We'll bring this down and then we'll draw. Okay, we'll put this here. I wanted to draw 2 cards from this. Because our spread will be in 3 vignettes, in 3 groupings. One group will represent what you are manifesting or what is possible for you to manifest. One vignette, one grouping will represent what is possible to heal or what is already healing in your life. And then the last vignette will represent the spiritual message that you are also receiving. Spiritual message or spiritual wisdom that you are receiving. So let's pick. This card will represent what you are manifesting, and this card will represent what you are healing. Okay. There doesn't seem to be enough space. That's good. Okay, now let's draw cards from this deck just to expand on the other cards that we picked. I've already shuffled them. Actually, just one more last shuffle. I know, yeah, it would be nice to have those cards perfectly aligned, but that is okay. And then 2 cards here to support this. Okay, let's start turning them over. So let's start with this pile. This is the pile that represents what you are manifesting. And the main card, it says Ancestral Realm, Karmic Release, Healing the Lineage and Boundaries. Oh, wow. Wow. The supporting card says The Void, Stop, Embrace Winter, Great Cosmic Womb. Immediately, it feels like a fresh start, right? Immediately, it feels like a very promising beginning and coming, a fresh start and a beginning that's coming from a healed place. And then this one says, Hiraeth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. You know, immediately what jumps out is this is about karmic release. And this one also mentions about home. And so what this to me feels like, not only is it could be a new era in your family life where you have broken the patterns of the past and you are charting your own path in terms of family and family relationships. In a way, it feels very unknown, right? Because it feels unfamiliar. Because probably what you've grown up with, what you've grown used to, does not work. You've recognized that it does not work anymore. And so you are creating something new, and it feels like it's coming from a place that is greatly more healed than the one that you have come from, or the family that you have come from. Beautiful. You know, it can also be, if it's not a blood relation, if it's not blood family, it can also be you are forming your own family the way you want to form it, and family in the way that you want to define it. It doesn't have to have anything to do with blood. It can also have everything to do with the people who you feel closest to, or who support you, who hold you up, right? And the people you feel great love for and great love from, right? Okay, so let's go to the second vignette, and this is about what you are healing. Okay, and it says here, manifestation vortex, infinite potential. And the cards that support it, okay, let me check if you can see it. Your life is a canvas, and we the authors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Wow. Beautiful. You know what jumps out at me immediately is this way, this card and this one, they're both portals. You know, it speaks about your ability to manifest. And I feel like that's what this is saying. You are healing any part, any energy within you that blocks your manifestation ability. No, perhaps perhaps there has been blockages in the past due to hurt, unforgiveness, memories that weigh you down. But it feels like you are stepping into a new time in your life where manifestation will be faster. So what you are healing is your ability to manifest. If before it felt like your plans, if it felt like before it was hard to fulfill your plans, or it was hard to grow things, grow grow creativity, business, relationships, you know, anything that you prayed for, worked towards. If it felt before like they didn't take root or didn't bear fruit, you are entering into an era where that will be a memory, no? Because it feels like your manifestation potential and your ability to manifest is speeding up, right? It's going to speed up. That's what it feels like. And perhaps even the things that even the seeds that you have planted before and that did not take root or bear fruit, they might suddenly bear fruit, you know? Okay, so this bottom grouping, let's go into that. This represents the spiritual wisdom, the spiritual knowledge that you are currently downloading or can download. And so this one, you know, the card, it says Melchizedek, higher learning. You've learned from experience. This for me, this one feels like they're very much connected, right? And then it says your messenger, Sirius energy, which is what we are connecting with. The Lionsgate portal is pointing towards the Sirian star system. And you have that card here in your spiritual wisdom or spiritual knowledge that you are downloading. Bringing harmony and balance. And here it says, you got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. You know, I've seen boundaries here. Like we said, this feels very connected. It feels like you have learned so much from past experiences, from family relationships, other relationships that had boundary issues. Now you have that experience has become wisdom, right? And this wound has turned into power. And now you can produce, create harmony and balance. Now you can create relationships that are healthy, boundary wise, emotional, physical, what else? Energetic boundaries. And it really feels like you are on the next level of your journey. So this feels to me like not just spiritual wisdom, but it feels like a spiritual message, coming from your guides, saying that you've done all this, you've done the work. No, now you can reap the benefits as well. Beautiful. I hope that helps and encourages you. Okay? Bye. If you picked the second pile, this is your reading. Welcome. This is the card that represents pile number 2. And this is the crystal that represents pile number 2. Okay. So this will be part of the reading as well. Now let's get more cards. We are going to create 3 card groupings. 3 vignettes that will represent 3 downloads that is happening for us during this Lionsgate portal opening. Okay, so we will get 2 cards from this deck. This one will represent what you are manifesting, and this one will represent the pile that will speak about what is healing, okay, in your life right now. Now we'll get cards from this deck to expand on the others. Just want to make sure that they're being moved around. Okay, so 2 cards here to expand on. This one represents the spiritual messages or spiritual knowledge and wisdom that you are downloading or that you are receiving. This one will expand on what you are manifesting, and this one will expand on what is healing, okay, or what you are healing. Okay, I'm just checking whether you can see all the cards that we place. Let's start with what you are manifesting, okay? The card that represents this energy. It says here, Soul Star Activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. Oh, nice. And the cards that expand on this is, it says here, Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Nice. And then the second card that helps us is Child of the Cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Wow. You know what this feels like to me is that what you are manifesting right now is greater confidence, right? You might have had like imposter syndrome before, or you could have heard a lot of negative self talk within you before, but not anymore. Not anymore. And you know what this both feels to me? This one, it feels like stepping into your power. So that mimics the message of manifesting confidence. But also, if you can see, like this person is within their own bubble, and not this is not just speaking to me about boundaries, which it could be. It could be that you're also healing your issues about boundaries, but it feels to me that you are growing into your energetic sovereignty. It could also be, you know what that means? It means that what is happening, you choose what you allow to affect you. You can choose what you will let in, and you can choose what you will react to. And that is actually such a great gift, no? To have that much self-awareness and to know where to put your energy, where to put your emotions, no? Where to invest your reactions. Because when it says here remembering who you are, that feels to me really stepping out of the shadow and into great self-confidence. Nice. This is what is possible for you to manifest, or this is what you are already stepping into, actually. Okay, so let's see. This vignette will represent what you are healing, or yeah, what you are already healing. Okay. Wow. Just making sure that you can see them all. So this first card, it says here, Earth Star Activation, Anchoring, Grounded Action, Isis Energy. Wow. So you know this one connects, right? This one connects. For me, when you also say grounded, it also feels like confidence, because it feels like you own the ground you stand on, right? And you cannot be moved. You know where you are, you know where you stand, and you cannot be moved otherwise. And the cards that support it says, wait. You know, things are being woven. And then this other card says, rock bottom, cracked open, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. So what does it mean when this comes up, when we are tapping into the energy of healing? I feel like, because of this card, it feels like what is healing is in action. I mean, INAC, right? In action. Perhaps in the past, it's very hard for us to, wow, this is crazy. It's very hard for us to manifest. You know, it could have felt heavy, or that we just don't have confidence in the ideas, or we just can't get out of the mode of procrastination. It feels like that is being healed, right? It feels like that time is over and that is being healed. We are, we have left the phase of being paralyzed by analyzing, right? And now it feels like we are empowered to act. For me, grounded action is all about movement, right? It's all about movement and being able to execute it physically as well. Because sometimes ideas just fester and fester in our minds, right? And it's hard for us to do the action that is required to set things in motion in the physical world. But it feels like that time is done, that feeling and that heavy energy is over, and now we are we're just healed from that, but we are rising, from this energy into the energy of action. Okay. And so the spiritual wisdom that we are downloading, or the spiritual advice that we are receiving, it says here, deep connection, trust your inner voice, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. My gosh. Look at all these colors, like even the rock, even the crystal that we have, they kind of all sing together, right? Fall into my arms, fall, surrender, trust. Wow, that is the theme. That is the wisdom and the advice and the message that is being given to you from the spiritual realm. No, things are in motion, and you are able to do what is needed. And now, with your newfound confidence, you have greater ability to trust. And what does trust mean? It doesn't mean do nothing again, right? It means that we may have plans, we may have goals, we will work towards it, but we can let go part of our expectation as to how and when it will truly happen. It will truly manifest, or how we will receive it. We can trust. I know part of trusting is also letting go of control, letting go of expectations, because it feels like they're saying that you're being guided. You're being guided. And also, there is value in also enjoying the sweetness, of life. Because it feels to me, the more connection to joy, to enthusiasm, right? The more connection to excitement, there's also more surrender, more trust. Beautiful. Okay. So I was just pausing, trying to absorb all that information. Okay. I hope that helps you and that encourages you. Okay? Great things are afoot, it feels like. No? Okay. Bye. Hi. So if you chose pile number 3 with this card representing it and this crystal, welcome to your reading. Okay. We'll draw more cards. This card will also be part of the reading. This will represent the spiritual message we are downloading in this Lionsgate portal energy that we are in right now. So we'll just get 2 cards from this deck to represent two piles. One pile here, it should represent what you are manifesting or what you can manifest. As we connect to this opening and this opportunity that we have before us. Okay, what we are manifesting. And then this one represents what we are healing. You know? And then we will gather cards from here to represent, no, just to expand on the central themes. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's get two cards to support this theme, two cards to support this theme, and then two cards to support this theme. Okay. So let's open or read this vignette first. So this one represents what you are manifesting. Wow. And this card says Orion activation, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Whoa. Rebirthed. And what supports that is lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Okay. And this one says forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. It feels like what you are manifesting is independent thinking, right? You probably, if you were in a family or in a community with values or beliefs that you suddenly find yourself misaligned with, because of your experiences, because of the knowledge that you have, the wisdom that you have gained, it feels like this is what you are manifesting, a way of thinking that is more independent and that is solely yours. And not, perhaps you can take information, you're able to take information from others, but you can now decide if this new information aligns with who you are, how you feel, and what you think is right or wrong. Perhaps in the past, you just take it in and accept it as it is. Accept the information, accept the beliefs, as they are and as they are given to you. But now what is manifesting is your ability to determine, right? Determine what you want in your mind, in your space, you know, what you want to be part of your belief system. And that is no small feat. Actually, independent thinking, amazing. That is what you are manifesting. What you are healing is represented by this card. Wow. Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. Wow. Okay. And they are supported. This is supported by these cards. Are you seeing them? Yeah, I'm just making sure that you can see. Okay. It says here, all paths lead home. Inner authority, even that reflects, right? You are now informed internally, right? It's not from outside in, it's from inwards that you determine what you want, right? It's not dictated upon you. Intuition, turn your gaze within again. And also, it says here baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. You know, in a way, what this feels to me is self trust, right? It feels like what you are healing is your lack of self trust. Perhaps there were some things in the past that didn't feel like encouraging to you because they were very misaligned with how you felt and how you thought and how you experienced the world. But now it feels like because you are stepping into sovereignty, no? You are stepping into confidence now. And it feels like you can define your own truth. What you are healing is your lack of self-trust. And what is rising is trust. It's not going to happen immediately, right? It's not going to happen immediately. But all the factors for you to grow your self-trust, they're there. They're there because the healing process has started. Okay. Now let's look at this vignette. This one represents the spiritual messages that is being given to you or that you are receiving from the spiritual realm. Okay. Wow. It says here, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. This one says called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Wow. And your life is a canvas. For me, this feels like, what is earth energy? For me, earth energy is constant renewal, right? In nature, for me, anything that dies gives life to something else, right? And so it feels like a new version of you is rising up, which is reflected down here, right? Your sovereign thinking, your growing trust in yourself. And so it feels like they're encouraging you, no? Take the step to start anew, create the life that you want. Perhaps this life is not patterned from something that you have known before. You are free to create it as you want, right? And it also feels like you have unlimited chances to do so. You're being given unlimited chances to make the change that you want to do, the change that you want to experience also. I feel like you're also being encouraged, to step out of the shadows, right? To use the gifts, the abilities that you have that you perhaps did not fully share or did not fully express in the past because maybe they were not aligned with your past belief systems or the belief systems of your family or community. But it feels like you're being encouraged to step out of that, out of this old beliefs into stepping into your power, owning your gifts, owning your abilities. And maybe that is the gateway to this new energy, yeah. I'm trying to see if there is more. You know, there's something very balanced also about your spread, because you see earth, you see water, you see air, and also like fire here, right? In a way, it feels very balanced to me. And it also feels like it's the perfect storm. It's the perfect storm right now for you to manifest, to heal, you know, and to receive messages from your guides. Okay, I hope you make the most of this energy. You know, see where all of this, where all of that is coming true in your life, and try to make the most of it. Okay, I hope that helps and encourages you. Bye. I hope the reading was helpful and encouraging for you. Remember, if you want to keep receiving alerts for free readings in the future, be sure to subscribe. Okay? And thank you for allowing me to do this Lionsgate portal reading for you. I'll see you again soon. Bye.